back, everybody. Yep, it has been a while. Winter's upon us. I've got a few jobs to do on the Mitsubishi. There's a rattle coming from under the back where the exhaust is, whether it's a guard or not, I don't know. But also the rear higher brake light isn't working, which I believe is a 501 bulb. And I think it's held in on these two bits here. Wiring obviously comes through here. Look at this, eh? This is the shopping and dog walking cart. See, yeah, it's not as looked after as my Focus is, but it's a good workhorse. So yeah, let's make a start by taking these out so I can get access to the back of the light. So with these, I'm just going to get a straight bladed screwdriver, and they should just pop out, says I. Yeah, let's try doing it on the side of the grommet. I'm always cautious about these falling in. That's the little fella though, so let's put that in the back of the car, like so. Yeah, now these look like little retaining clips. So let's have a quick investigation. It's going to be hard to film it. Yeah. Right, again, difficult to show, but inside here there's these little tags that you push on the top end, and it allows you, I have to put my finger in there, it allows you to push the light unit forward. So you're going to need something to put underneath to lever it that way, but also something to push on top. Right, so once you've pushed these bottom clips down and you've actually pushed the light unit that way, make sure both of them are undone, which they are. Then if you come to the outside of the car, it may require a little bit of wiggling, but yeah, the light unit comes out there. Each one of these is a 501 capless. I'm not too sure which one's gone, so I'm going to unplug the little clip there. I'm also going to clean around here because it's obviously never been done. Once I can remove it, I'll lay it down and see which bulb's actually gone. Right, so the light unit, or the plug going into the back of it, it was held on with this little clip here. So let's go and get a tiny screwdriver. A bit difficult to do with one hand, plus filming with the other. Let's see. There we go. Plugs off. Let's bring the light unit over to where I can check the bulbs. Let's pop it on over. Now I believe, yeah, this backing plate here is held on with these little clips again. These are going to be very brittle, but what it involves is bending this little tag here and pushing that one down, but I'm definitely going to need two hands to do this. But in the meantime, I'm just going to clean that little bit around the top of the light. Okay, back with the unit. I've moved those little clips, which has got this out. I've pre-soaked these areas just to clean it, but I've given that bit a quick wipe just so it basically seals back on with the rubber against the metal. So now, I mean, you could test these bulbs, but I will do it by sight. If my camera focuses, I'll go through each one of them. I've got plenty of spares. These are actually 501 capless bulbs. Cheap as chips, as they say, pence really. So yeah, I'm going to go through each one of those and find out why it's not working. So what I'm going to do now, having taken the unit back out, plugged it in, I'm going to check to see which bulbs have failed out of this lot. Right, so you would have seen it was the two end ones here. Now what I can do to make sure it is the bulbs is take one of the good bulbs out, put it in the far end, and then I'll know, even though those two bulbs look okay, I'm just going to try it like that. Yeah, so that clearly shows, although you won't be able to see them because they're off camera, it was these two 501s, but the actual filaments look fine. So I'm going to get a couple of new ones and put them in. Here we go. I mean, I bought a whole pack of 10 of these for a couple of quid online. Normally you go into an automotive shop and quid, 2 quid each. Yeah, so let's just put these in. There we go, so that's the two new bulbs fitted. So let's go and press the brake pedal and see if they light up. There we go, as you saw, that's all done. So now I'm just going to put it back together, and that's one job off the list done. seems to be back in order, all looking good. Gave the glass a quick clean and the surround. I've not done the exterior of the car yet, but I've literally just cleaned inside these channels just to help the rain escape when it does. So next up is to lift the car a little at the back and see where the rattle's coming from. So, as you would have seen, I've just put the car up on my little ramps just to see if it's a job I can do. Because something under here it's the heat shield. Not really anything to worry about. Yeah, so let's see what I can do to bodge it up. Well, under the car, upon further investigation, basically every single one of these surrounds is broken away from the mounting points, which I probably won't be able to show you, but are up under here. So I mean, the back box actually doesn't get very hot at all, and I'm going to run it without the heat shield for a little while until I can find some new replacement studs. The only problem being is the fact that you can't access them from the other side of the chassis. Now most people just drill holes and put a bolt through, but I'll try and get around to doing this properly. But in order to watch that and see me fit this heat shield back on the car, you're going to have to come back for a future episode. So if you've enjoyed watching this brief video about doing a few jobs on the old Mitsubishi Colt, then click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the bell, and then you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. So until then, thanks for watching and enjoy your day.